નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Hello students, today we are going to learn standard 7th subject English grammar lesson number 22 optative and imperative sentences. Students, in our previous video we studied about optative sentences. We learned teaching points related to optative sentences and we also completed exercise 8. Now today in this video we have to understand about imperative sentences. As you learn in your 6th standard grammatics, you understand different types of sentences. In that lesson we also studied about imperative sentences. So it's a one type of revision for you here. Let's start to understand about imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are used to make a request, give an instruction, a warning or an advice to someone. Where imperative sentences are used? Imperative sentences are used to make us request. If we want to make any request to anybody else, then at that time we have to use imperative sentences. Please give me a glass of water. It's a one type of request. Please give me one glass of water. A glass of water. So it's a one type of request. At that time we have to use imperative sentences. Then second one is that give an instruction. If you want to give some instruction to anybody else, please complete whole the grammar book. It's a one type of instruction. So at that time we use imperative sentences. A warning or an advice. If we want to give some advice, at that time we use imperative sentences. Okay, understand students? Where we have to use imperative sentences to give an order, advice. At that every places we use imperative sentences. Imperative sentences begin with the verb, and keep in mind, imperative sentence most of time started with a verb. Always, most of all, we can say that always started with a verb. It's a starting point always with verb. But in some cases, see here I write in a bracket here, also with please in a request. If we want to request anybody else, at that time it is started with a please. In other way, in other things, means give an instruction, a warning or advice. At that time it is always started with a verb. So keep in mind one thing, imperative sentence always start with a verb or please. दो ही चीज से वो स्टार्ट होता है, प्लीज से स्टार्ट होता है, अदरवाइज वो वर्ब से स्टार्ट होता है. अंडरस्टैंड स्टूडेंट? They end with a full stop and imperative sentence always ending with a full stop sign. It is always ending with a full stop sign. So it's a look like a assertive sentence, but keep in mind imperative started with a please or verb. It is the main difference between assertive sentence and imperative sentence. Understand? Now here two example I read. See, do what you do well. Here see, it is started with a verb, do. Can you see that? Do what you do well. आपको जो करना है वो करो, मगर अच्छी तरह से करना. Do what you do well. Second sentence I write, don't run. So here it is started with a verb, don't. Can you understand student? So it is all points are related to imperative sentences. Keep in mind, imperative sentences. Understand student about it? Now based on that, we have to do one legal exercise related to imperative sentences. Based on our understanding about imperative sentence, we have to do exercise B. Exercise B heading is given here. See, convert the following assertive statements into imperative sentences. In your grammar textbook, one mistake is there. Optative sentence heading in heading instead of imperative sentence. Optative sentences is given here. Instead of optative, just you have to write imperative sentences here in your heading of exercise B. Now, first of all, sentence number first. we have to see. Sentence number first is given in your textbook. You must always keep trying and never give in. And one more thing you have to keep in mind while you are converting a sentence statement into imperative sentences, that in imperative sentence there were no subject. You have to understand about it, which is subject. Here in imperative sentence, no subject requirement. There were no subjects in imperative sentences. Just we have to understand our own self, which is subject of that. Okay? Can you understand that? One point I have to keep. Now first sentence of your textbook. So open your textbook, page number 73, exercise B. Just we have to understand about it. First one is that you must always keep trying and never give in. You must always keep trying and never give in. Now we have to, this is the one of the assertive statement is given here. We have to convert it into an imperative form. Now what's happened, see here. We don't require subject here in that sentence. So we write like that. First sentence. Always, we start with always. Always keep. Always keep trying and. Always keep trying and never give in. And never give in. Give in. Full stop sign we have to put. Can you see that it is started with a verb keep here? Always it's okay, but keep, it is started with a keep verb here. So imperative sentence always started with a verb. And always with a full stop sign here. Here in that sentence we don't require, imperative sentence we don't require any subject. Okay? We have to understand our own ourselves. Now second one is that, second sentence we have to understand about it. Second imperative assertive statement is given in your textbook is that you were supposed to make a declaration in front of the people. You were supposed to make a declaration in front of the people. One assertive statement is given here. We have to convert it into imperative sentence. So what's happened here? Which is what we are make. So always start with a verb. Make a declaration. Make a declaration. Make a declaration in front of the people. In front of the people. Of the people. So it converted into imperative form. Very easy I think. So it started with a verb make here. It started with a verb make here. Now third sentence we have to see. Sentence number third. You should press your ears to the keyhole to listen better. You should press your ears to the keyhole to listen better. So now we have to start it with verb. Which is verb here in that sentence? Can you identify? Yes, press your ears. We have to start with a press. Press your ears to the keyhole. To the keyhole. Keyhole to listen better. Listen better. So it converted into imperative sentence and it is started with the verb of press here. Now fourth sentence we have to understand. Fourth sentence is given in here. It is late. It is late. You must go to sleep. It is late. You must go to sleep. So first sentence remains same. It is late. We have to write like that. It is. Here two sentences given here. It is late. First sentence remains same. Now you must go to sleep. So imperative sentence started with a verb. So what we have to write here? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. So here I started imperative sentence with the verb go here. Understand, student? Now fifth sentence we have to say sentence number 3. You will see the suitcase beneath the sofa. You will see the suitcase beneath the sofa. So we have to start it with verb. What we have to write here? See. I put here exclamation mark. See the suitcase. The suitcase is beneath the sofa. So it converted into imperative sentence. I started with a verb here. Now sentence number 6 we have to understand. The flower cold, touch me not, should not be touched. The flower cold, touch me not, should not be touched. जो टच मी नॉट नाम का जो फ्लावर है उसे हम छू नहीं सकते. डू नॉट. सो वी हैव टू स्टार्ट इट with verb here. Do not touch the. What we have to write here? Do not touch the flower. The flower. Hold. Touch me not. Touch me not. So students, here it converted into imperative. So it started with a verb. Do not touch the flower. Hold. Touch me not. Understand, students? So we convert essential statements into imperative sentence. Here we completed our 6 sentences. Now students, sentence number 7 we have to understand. Sentence number 7 is given here. Why don't you close the door? Why don't you close the door? Here one interrogative sentence is given here. We have to convert it into imperative. So what's happened here? Sentence number 7. Please close the door. Close the door. So it converted into imperative. I started with a verb close here. Now sentence number 8. You should rock the cradle. You should rock the cradle. So it is started with a verb. Which is verb here? Rock. Yes, rock is the verb here. So what we have to start with? Rock the cradle. Rock the cradle. It converted into imperative form and rock is the verb here. Now sentence number 9. The river must not be stopped at this point. The river must not be stopped at this point. So we have to convert it into imperative sentence. So it's become don't stop. Do not stop. Do not stop. The river at this point. At this point. So I started with the verb do not and stop is also verb here. So I started with the verb then converted into imperative sentence. Now sentence number 10 we have to understand. Sentence number 10. You should not spend so much time on the computer. You should not spend so much time on computer. So it's a essential sentence we have to convert it into much time on. So much time on. Time on. The computer. The computer. So here I started with a verb and it converted into imperative sentence. Do not spend so much time on the computer. Now sentence number 11 we have to understand. Sentence number 11 is given here. Public property should not be damaged. Public property should not be damaged. So now we have to convert it into imperative. So it should become do not damage. Do not damage. Do not damage public property. Do not damage public property. It started with a verb here. Now sentence number 12 we have to understand. Sentence number 12 is given in your textbook. You are not allowed to speak here. You are not allowed to speak here. So we have to convert it into imperative. It's become like that. Do not speak here. Do not speak here. Do not speak here. So it converted into imperative form. I use do and speak as a verb here. It started with a verb. Can you understand them? So here our 12 sentences we complete. You have to complete all the answers in your grammar textbook with pencil as I written on the board. With that our exercise B also over here. And our lesson number 22, optative and imperative sentences also over here. Remaining lessons we have to see in our next video. Thank you for joining us.